You were trained to be poor. Machiavelli's Guide to Breaking Their System. The lie of goodness. You've been told 1,000 times that kindness is strength, that patience is virtue, that obedience is honor, and you've believed it. Because society doesn't tell you the truth. The truth is that the world does not reward virtue. It rewards strategy. It rewards cunning. It rewards those who understand the rules, even when no one else sees them. Every act of goodness, every instinct to trust, every hope that the world is fair, it's a trap, a carefully designed trap. And if you follow it, you will never rise. You were trained to believe that asking permission was noble, waiting your turn was proper, and following orders was enough. But you are not designed to follow. You are designed to lead, to see the machinery behind the illusion, to manipulate it, to bend it to your advantage. The first lesson is brutal. Goodness is a liability. Not because virtue is weak, but because the world has no regard for virtue. It respects results. It respects leverage. It respects the one who does what the obedient will not dare. And you've been trained to be obedient. The psychology of powerlessness. From your first day in a classroom, the conditioning begins. You raise your hand. You wait. You repeat what you are told. You memorize answers someone else decided were correct. You are disciplined to fear mistakes, to see failure as shame, not feedback. And that fear is no accident. Fear is a leash. It keeps the masses predictable, docile, and controllable. Because the world doesn't need to stop you. If you've been trained to stop yourself, the powerful never lift a finger. Look around. The most successful people you see in the office, in school, in life, they are not the most obedient. They are the most strategic, the most patient. The ones who understand the rules you've been taught to worship are not universal truths. They are illusions built to contain you. They sell you comfort, stability, safety, and in exchange, they steal your potential. Every promotion you chase, every compliment you seek, every well done you crave, it is a thread in the net that holds you in place. The laws of fear and respect. Machiavelli wrote that it is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. And he was right. Because love is fragile. Love is conditional. Respect is earned, not given. Fear is a tool. It enforces boundaries without the need for apology, without the need for explanation. In the workplace, kindness becomes currency for exploitation. Your generosity? Someone else's leverage. Your patience? Their time to manipulate. Your willingness to please? Their ticket to ascend while you remain tethered to expectation. You have been trained to value effort over outcome, to glorify the grind, to wear burnout like armor. But what does effort buy? Sweat, not leverage. Labor, not ownership. The system doesn't reward work. It rewards control. Workplace betrayal. Step into any office, you'll see the play unfold. The friendly colleague who whispers lies about you to the manager. The team player who takes credit for your work. The mentor who subtly undermines your confidence to secure their advantage. And you were taught to be nice, to comply, to believe that harmony is virtue. Harmony is a weapon against you. The more predictable you are, the more easily you are controlled. The more loyal you appear, the more leverage others accumulate over you. And you nod, smile, and believe the world is fair because that is what they trained you to do. But Machiavelli would say, the world is never fair. It was built this way, to reward the cunning and to punish the obedient. Emotional manipulation in relationships. It doesn't stop at work. In love, in friendship, in family, the same rules apply. Emotional obedience is a tool they wield. They teach you to be selfless, to compromise endlessly, to trust without caution. They teach you to rationalize betrayal, forgive easily, and cling to loyalty. And the truth? Loyalty is only valuable when it serves power. Relationships are arenas of influence, and the naive are always outmaneuvered. You were trained to fear confrontation, to fear loss, to fear the chaos of asserting your own boundaries. But boundaries are not cruelty. Boundaries are leverage. They are protection. They are the difference between being used and being respected. The theater of morality. Look at society's grand stage. Virtue paraded as power. Goodness advertised as strength. And behind the curtain, exploitation, deceit, hierarchy, and silent domination. People cheer morality while quietly scheming. They uphold fairness publicly while bending reality privately. Machiavelli knew this centuries ago. He would tell you, never confuse appearances with truth. People will say what is expected of them, do what is convenient, and manipulate what is unspoken. If you chase virtue, you are chasing a shadow. If you chase appearances, you are reinforcing the trap. The art of strategic disobedience. So how do you break free? First, unlearn obedience. Not recklessness, not chaos, calculated disobedience. Quietly, deliberately, redefine the rules that no one questioned but everyone follows. Every rule that shackles you, the expectation to always have a job, to play it safe, to avoid judgment, is artificial. It is designed to keep you small. Step outside it, quietly, strategically, and watch the world react. Second, understand perception. Wealth isn't just numbers, it is psychology. Who decides who deserves it? Who do you assume is entitled? These assumptions are cages. Break them. Reject fairness. Reject the idea that hard work alone will suffice. Reward flows to strategy, to patience, to influence, not effort. Income versus wealth. They taught you to earn a paycheck. They didn't teach you to own systems. Income is traded time. Wealth is leverage. Wealth buys back your time. It buys freedom. It buys invisibility. Start thinking like a general. Where is your leverage? Where are your unfair advantages? The obedient will remain predictable. The strategic will disrupt, silently, intentionally, and permanently. The invisible kingdom. Build skills they cannot control. Study negotiation, persuasion, systems, finance. Build reputation, network, knowledge. Build silently, act deliberately. Conceal your ambition. Let your results speak, and watch the world scramble to interpret them. Do not seek applause. Do not seek approval. Every yes you give out of fear, every compromise to avoid conflict, every shortcut to comfort is wealth drained, power surrendered. Your power is invisible. It grows in silence. It multiplies in shadow. And when they realize they underestimated you, the shift is complete. You are no longer a player. You are the one who writes the rules. Machiavelli's ultimate teaching is simple. The system never collapses from rebellion. It collapses from strategy, discipline, and calculated silence from those who stop participating on the terms designed to control them. The lion that smiles. You were trained to obey. You were trained to wait. You were trained to be poor. Now you are trained to see, to calculate, to dominate without cruelty, to disrupt without noise, to own without announcement. The obedient remain trapped. The strategic become untouchable. The world does not reward virtue. It rewards leverage. And leverage is not earned by effort. It is seized by clarity, courage, and foresight. You are no longer a pawn. You are no longer a player. You are the unseen hand, the quiet force, the shadow in which power grows. And the world, for all its lessons, will never see you coming.